Yo, yo, giggity, yo. Welcome back. This is the final set of trophies that we're going for. It is Invisible Enemy Mode, which is going to pop the Passion for Fashion and the Platinum Trophy. So, just bear with us while we get into it.
Resident Evil.
This is going to be an interesting one. And to end it, we're going to go in with the correct costume. Cutscenes will be kept for this final run, so I shall BRB after this cutscene.
Alpha Team is flying around the forest zone, situated in northwest Raccoon City, where we are searching for the helicopter of our compatriots, Bravo Team, who disappeared during the middle of their mission.
Haven't found it yet?
No, not yet, Brad. Bizarre murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City. There are outlandish reports of families being attacked by a group of about 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten. The Bravo Team was sent in to investigate, but we lost contact.
Look, Chris!
Bravo Team's helicopter was a derelict. Save for the remaining body of Kevin. We continued our search for the other members, and it turned into a nightmare. This way. Damn it! Make for that mansion!
There are only 3 STARS members left now. Captain Wesker, Barry, and myself. We don't know where Chris is.
What is this place?
Not quite your ordinary house, that's for sure.
Hey, Wesker, where's Chris?
Jill, no. You don't want to go back out there.
But we've got to find...
What was that?
Chris?
No.
Jill, go and investigate.
I'm going with her. Chris and I go back a long way.
All right. You two go. I'll secure this area.
Stay sharp. A dining room.
Okay, so with invisible enemy mode, we don't have any infinite ammos or anything.
I think you'd better take a look at this.
What is it?
Blood. Jill, see if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this. Let's just hope it's not Chris's.
So on all the other runs, we have gone to the other door. We're going to do this one, because this is the original cutscene that you're supposed to have. Uh-oh.
Barry!
What is it?
Look out! It's a monster!
Let me take care of it! What the hell is this thing?
I found Kenneth killed by this thing. Let's report this to Wesker.
So yeah, that's the original that you're supposed to go for. He gets up regardless, so I thought it'd be nice to put the proper cutscene at the end there.
Wesker! Jill, help me look for him. Let's not leave this hall.
Good idea.
So as per use, straight upstairs, back down, if your controls ever work.
Barry.
Any luck, Jill?
No, nothing. What's going on around here? I can't figure it out.
Same here.
Chris, and now Wesker.
There's not much we can do. We can search for him separately. I'll investigate the dining room again.
Okay then, I'll try the door on the other side.
This mansion is gigantic. We could easily get lost. Let's start from the first floor.
Okay.
Oh! I almost forgot. It's a lockpick. You'd make better use of it.
Nice.
Thanks. I may need it.
Listen. If something happens, let's meet up in this hall. Got it?
Okay.
So straight away we're going to run upstairs, as always, to get the extra clip and the arrowhead. So, good news, we have just got hold of Code Veronica for very, very cheap. So, dependent on how I feel, because I was going to jump into Zero next on my first time plays. Just that way. So we're just doing that because he's in the mirror. We get the bullets first. Get this. And then get out of dodge. There we go. There is no auto aim from what I can gather with invisible enemy mode. So no infinite ammo, no auto lock. Bloody camera again. So yeah, this is like the baddest of the bad in terms of what's left. I've really enjoyed playing this and going back through classic Resident Evil 1. I adore Resident Evil as a series. So far, the only one that I would say that I've got any niggles with is Resident Evil Revelations 2. I should go back and take another look at that. I think it was just a little bit too glitchy. Maybe going back, I'll enjoy it. Like Resident Evil 3 classic. So here we're going to see if there's any dude. Get the shotgun shells. We won't save billions of times like we did with knife only. With the knife only run, that was purely because A, it was knife only, but 2, I didn't want to have to redo stuff over and over, so that's why we've made a clutch save as well, in case the pesticide on the bugs caused the trophy to not work. It meant we would have had to go back. But if you are going through with knife only, you can use the pesticide, you can use the herbicide to kill the plant in the room, you can use the electrical conduit to fry Neptune, and the V-jolt to take out plant 42, so don't y'all worry too much. So we're not going to be coming out here for a very long time, but we're going to now go and get the shotgun. I'm not going to be getting a shed load of ammo, health. I'm going to unlock this door first. I could unlock it on the way through, but yeah. So we're not going to be down in anything, really. Kind of like in knife only, we're going to be avoiding a lot. Can't believe I just ran past here. This means the dogs will probably get through. So we're taking this. So we'll never come into this corridor again. Because we'll get the pesticide from here. Sorry, the herbicide. We're avoiding that room because a zombie will break out. Actually, it doesn't matter because Jill kills him. Chris doesn't. And as stated, we won't be coming back through here. So this is one cutscene we will skip because, you know, it's just a waste of time for a dagger. It's going to take a bit of work to get the collar from the dog. I know it's a little bit different. So pick up the dagger. Pick up the ink ribbon, of which we now have a ridiculous amount, and the shotgun. Cue cutscene. This room is now green. Not that we care, but because we're not doing Nook and Cranny, we've already done that one.
Oh God, what did I do now? Wesker! Barry! Help!
Jill! You in there?
Barry? Get me out of here! The door's jammed!
Stand back! Grab my hand!
Barry.
That was a close one. A second late, you would have fit nicely into a sandwich.
Really? Thanks. But Barry, didn't you say you were going back to the dining room to find other clues? I'm glad and all, but why are you here?
I just had something I wanted to check. Anyway, we should get back to searching for Wesker and Chris.
Thanks, Barry. I owe you one.
Don't mention it.
Good old Barry. So we will not use this door to come out until we're... So we're gonna... As soon as he's on the steps. There he is. So as long as he's on the stairs, he can't bite us. That's what we want. Okay, so we're going to put the knife away. And we're going to put the herbicide away for now. So we'll take this clip as well. And we're going to drop a save here, because why not? Okay. We're going to fill this purely because there is that crimson head that will appear. Okay, so he's coming there. So we're just going to reset the room. Long, I know, but, you know. So yeah, we unlocked it. So we took the canteen because that guy that we downed in the murder hole, in a second when we go back through, we are going to God damn it, give me the lighter. There it is. So we're now over to the other side of the hall. So this side is clear, except for the guy on the stairwell, which we'll just ignore.
Barry.
Jill, got any good news?
Other than I'm still alive in this madhouse? No.
Can't say it's much safer here either. We'd better secure our escape route first. There's gotta be a back door somewhere.
Alright then, let's split up again.
Hey, hold on a sec. Look what I've found.
What?
A can of fizz. It's sure to yellow and mellow those things. It's yours. Hopefully you won't have to use it.
What about you?
Oh, don't worry. I like the buddy system we have here.
I see. Thanks, I'll take it.
See you later.
Ciao.
I've said it quite a lot, especially with Resident Evil 3's remake, but Jill's got some amazing sass. You know, she's just got that amazing bravado. Okay, so the zombie will be on the side with the statue at the moment. Once we go into the room with the broken shotgun and the stun battery, he will flip to the side with the doors. just that there for you. So there's a guy on the stairs. We're going to put the acid rounds away and everything we don't need. Keep the dog whistle. Excuse me. We just put that up there somewhere. We want this canteen. And we're going to put the herb there. The reason we're going to put the herb there is just cause. Okay, so I think I completely avoided him. God knows how I did that. I didn't even know. I was going to say I didn't see him. But, you know, that's not even funny. Because, of course you can't see him. Sweet. So I have a theory. I haven't tested it. But I reckon when you get this dog collar, it triggers that crimson head in the murder hole. I may test it after we finish. So, we're going to burn up this one. The reason we're burning that one up is then we can contend with the one on the stairwell. That's fine. And then burn this one up. And voila. Our first heal, because we got that little bit of puke on us, but that's fine. Got a bit eager. So we can put the shotgun away, because we're not going to really need it. Don't get too close to that as it's going back, because it can hurt you. So the murder hole now contains a crimson head and a stagnant zombie. We will collect this herb. Just cause. It's more trouble than it's worth to try and get back through that door where the Crimson Head is, so then we're just not going to bother. So we'll deal with him when we come back. Take the emblem and everything all at the same time. When we come back this way, anyway. Because we ain't finished yet. We want those shotgun shells. So now the zombie's on the other side, it's fine. Oh, I forgot I haven't been in the room yet, have I? It's fine. That was my mistake. Why am I going this way? Oh yeah. So that will always happen. To be fair, I should have just run to the end of the corridor there, but that's all me. So we're going to go and get refill the fuel to burn this Crimson Head down here. So we've lost a dagger, but we're getting a stun button, so it makes up for it. Take the ink ribbon as well. So he was about here. That guy's gone. He's gone. So we're going to take care of this zombie in the hall. We're not going into the Keeper's Diary room. So this hall is okay. For us to go and do what we want to do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. So, just going to use this key on this door over here. And then do the puzzle. So it gets rid of this key as well. Actually, no, it doesn't yet, does it? Because I have to... yeah, I got enough fuel. So. There it is. So put that away. Pick up the chemical. Because we'll get the grenade launcher in a while for Elder Crimson Head. So we're keeping this canteen because there's one more I want to kill, maybe. Let's dump this key down here somewhere. Because otherwise we're just going to be messing around. Quick and he's fine. We'll do that room once we have sorted Yawn, because we're about to trigger the cutscene.
Richard! What happened? You're wounded!
This whole place is a killing zone. There are monsters.
What did this to you?
A big snake. And it had to be poisonous.
Poisonous? Richard, hold on.
Bring me serum. I saw some, but didn't bring any.
I'll go and get it, okay? You're gonna make it.
Thanks.
Okay, so you have about 4 minutes to do this. This is going to be plenty of time, because all we're literally going to do is go the long way. because we'll get the shotgun shells, we'll get the mask. And then get the serum and head up, because then we can ditch what we don't need. And this area is safe because that zombie has been taken down and burned, so he's not a Crimson Head. This area is okay at the moment. It's only once we get the mask does this area become overpopulated with zombies, and we then only have to come back here later to get the Modisc. What we're going to be doing is going to run the timer down at the end. I'm an idiot, I know, but it could be fun trying to do the final tyrant on invisible mode. So go along here. We need Richard to live because we need his shotgun. Things I've seen, most people don't tend to keep Richard alive. They just tend to kill the guy. So we've taken out the zombie in the aisle as well. And we'll take a herb just in case, because we've already been bitten. And that'll stop us from limping, so here we go. Invisible zombies. You gotta love invisible zombies. So this area should now be perfectly fine, except for the dude upstairs, who we'll take care of shortly. I get a bit indecisive. I don't have time to deal with him. We're not going to be back here for a while anyway, so... Yeah. Oh. And I forgot he's on this side now, so... I always forget. It's like the hunter's that side, but you can run past the hunter. Because the hunter is right down the bottom, and as long as you go on the left, he's okay. So, once this is done, we're going to go get the music notes.
Here, Richard. I'm gonna give you a shot. Hang in there.
Jill, here's my radio. Take it. I'm... Does it ever not hurt?
So we're going to combine these three to give us a super herb. we don't care about him. He's not going to be a Crimson Head by the time we come back. So we can... And we've used a clip, but we're going to get the clip back. Some shotgun shells. Wow. He got there really fast. Like, ridiculously fast. That's fine. So now we're gonna do everything else we need to do. So we're gonna go visit the item box and dump the canteen, because we're not gonna need it now until the lab, maybe? More shotgun shells. I actually completely forgot there's a zombie there. Wrong button. So we've already done the mask and the thing, so we just need to do the 2 emblems. So yeah, we're going to pick up the grenade launcher and do the Moonlight Sonata. We'll do the Moonlight Sonata first. Because actually we'll do the grenade launcher first. Because it's out of the way. And there's also a defense item out here, so... I mean, this is just a pretty pointless cutscene, so that's why that one's cut. We've already seen it, so on the first playthrough. This is like story cutscenes we'll keep. So like the pond draining and the hunter coming through, we'll skip those because, you know, we've seen those a bajillion times. I'm going the wrong way. I need to go downstairs to pick up the emblem. So I don't know why I went. It's because I got the grenade launcher, wasn't paying attention. But yes, we have now got hold of Code Veronica, because it's it is really cheap at the moment, so I highly recommend picking it up for whatever the price is in your region, because it's more Resident Evil. And you cannot go wrong. Wrong way. Okay. 1, 2. No, we don't need ink ribbons. And we've seen this bit a billion times, so, you know, a wall opening, we've seen it. It is, so the same with the sharks, we're just going to run up and then drain the tank. And then fry Neptune. We're going to V-jolt Plat 42 so Barry kills it. You know, any way to make it super easier. In the kitchen there is a defense item, but if we go down there now, there'll be an additional zombie. Going the wrong way because I'm a donut. So you want to turn the large gear left twice. And there we go. Boom boom. Nope. In the original, the clock stops. So you just have the music playing. Usually I would make a save before going to yawn, but we could get hurt, so I'm just going to go straight to yawn. Let Richard take care of yawn. I mean, we've got the grenade rounds. We'll pick up some more grenade rounds relatively soon, so... And you can see yawn by drool, so as long as we stick between the pillars, we should be fine. And you can see his drag marks. So as long as Richard gets it on real quick.
Payback time!
Richard did it super quick. Richard's a G.
Thanks. Richard!
So you want to grab the shotgun, get the hell out of Dodge. So we're going to take the old shotgun with us. For the simple reason it is good against the crows. So we're going to come back up in a second. And he got me. That's my bad. You can go to the well, so to speak, one too many times. We'll just take care of this guy. Might as well burn him. There he is. So he's toasty. And I think there's a red herb. So we use that one. Mix this one. Just gonna check in here real quick because I can't remember if there's a self-defense item or not. That's health. That's health. Yeah, so there's nothing in this room. And Q cutscene with Barry. Oh, hallelujah. No cutscene. I think it's because I've done yawn already. I usually do this room before yawn, so The Magnum is mandatory. You know, we need it for Tyrant and Black Tiger. So we're done here. So we're going to go and get the final mask. And then we're going to head outside. Let's go. Whoop. So, top right, bottom left, bottom right. And you're done. So we're going to drop the save here. Because we, once we've done our inventory, don't need to dodge this guy now because he's dead, dead, dead. Launcher. What am I doing? I haven't saved. So we're about to go out and take out the Elder Crimson Head. That key will vanish because we've used it everywhere, I believe. We've used the sword key everywhere as well, so the door handle looks like it's going to fall apart. No shit. Fun fact, on the real survival, you don't have that. And our knife only run was done in 3 hours and 14 minutes, which wasn't too bad, in all fairness. I was expecting it to take a lot longer. By all means, it's not a speed run, but for the first attempt, it's pretty good. So, I'm going to pick up the mask. Unlock the gate. Yep. Yep. Boom. Uh-oh. Here we go. Is he gonna get up? Wow, that was horrible. But at least he's dead. There's a switch. There's an emblem. I really don't know that skate technique. I don't get that at all. He's not going to be there when we come back, so... It's the lesser of two evils. So we got some more shells. That was convenient.
Somebody respond! Over!
Barry?
Monster! James! Gun? Ineffective! It's it! Stay away! Forest outside mansion! Stay! Hey!
Very cryptic. blue north, red west. Red, the colour. Not what you Brits may have heard. So... So we're going to reset the room. And there we go. You can walk through there and do it, that's fine. We did it on knife only. But obviously if you can't see them, you want to take a wide berth. The reason I do these like this is it does save a little bit of time. It may seem like it's taken an extra bit, but it's literally, once the animation's done, you just go click, click, and done. So 1, 2, done. Grab the Magnum and then run to Lisa Trevor's, dump everything that we don't need. Doing the Lisa avoid is going to be interesting. She's probably going to clank us, which is fine. You know, I'm not expecting to dodge everything. We've got lucky missing a couple of zombies. But that's neither here nor there. So we'll grab these, because I'd rather use these 2 herbs than the first aid spray. First aid spray is going to be for like Tyrant and Black Tiger. Yawn shouldn't be too bad, because it's just literally going to be very quick through the door. So we'll take that away, put the grenade launcher back, and I'll put this away. The reason I'm taking the 1 shotgun is to use that round against the dogs, and then switch to the other shotgun. I don't recall if I dropped the Magnum in or not. If it didn't, I'm an idiot, but it's fine. Yep, there it is. Yeah, I don't know why I left the Magnum in the inventory. That was pretty stupid. So, there's going to be a zombie there that you want to go around. That guy's there on every difficulty, so just be sure to go on the inside where that tree is. Otherwise, you're going to have a bad day. It's the same along here. There's a guy on the inside, on that inside where I've just run. When we come back the second time, so we want to go on the outside. That's when we come back on from the caverns. We'll deal with the caverns pretty much straight away, I think, because I want to get the Black Tiger and everything out the way.
This is Brad. If you can hear me, just give me a sign. Anything.
Jill to Brad. Can you hear me? Shit. It's broken.
She'll be pissed. So, I'm going to reset the room. That's one dog taken care of. Why kill the dogs? It's to make it... If you've watched our Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3 streams, you'll know I like to make things as easy as possible. I don't do speed runs very often. I attempt now and again to do a game quick, but I wouldn't say like a super speed run unless it's a game that I'm super comfortable with. Like Mega Man 2, I'm pretty okay with. And I do tend to pretty go fast on that because... and try new strats. But when it comes to like this, like... no. Look at that quality. So we're going to ditch the crank as soon as we get into the guardhouse because we don't need it until we come back here, which is really good. So snakes don't come down here until we come back. So this is why I've been collecting shotgun ammo, because to try and dodge the snakes when you can see them is a pain. To dodge them when they're invisible is going to be ridiculous. There are crows here, so we're just literally going to run, you know, to quote Cobra Kai, if a man can't see, he can't fight. You know, I can't see it, I can't fight it. So it's the same here. Snakes do drop here, but you know, they don't really drop it in front of you. They more like drop to the side. And the snakes are... you've got the snakes already down on the other area, so... we're just going to go straight in here and get the A, the shotgun shells, but B, the book, so we don't have to worry. We've got to do it as quickly as possible because of the spiders. At least I'm not going to get wigged out by the spiders this time round. Because I can't see him. Ah! He's on the floor. So maybe that's the best thing about invisible enemy mode. I can't see the spiders. That's nice. So push the block here. And then we are gonna get the alt control to work. And then we're gonna drop everything we don't need and save. Now is a good place to save because we've got some fun to do. Okay, so firstly, there's a stun battery. Hell yeah, we want that. First aid spray. Heck yeah, we want that. I want to be collecting the powerful ammo for anything. But also I'll drop the Magnum in there in a second. So yeah, I want to be collecting the strong ammo like the shotgun and the Magnum ammo. The grenade stuff is okay, but you know, the incendiary, how you say it? The flame rounds. Let's just call it the flame rounds. They are kind of lame in this. So we don't need that shotgun ever again. But we do want that. Acid rounds can take out the hunters in one. Magnum, it can take 1 or 2, depends on how they are. So you need about 4 to 6 acid rounds of Yawn, and Yawn is dealt with. Black Tiger is about 4 Magnum shots. Tyrant,
No, that
depends.
wasn't part of our deal.
Like I said,
But it's not necessary to destroy stars.
don't be hard-bound with any other parts, Barry.
What about my family? If I play my cards right.
Poor Barry.
Jill!
Barry, I heard someone talking.
Oh, you heard. I think age is starting to take its toll. Talking to myself is becoming a bad habit.
Talking to yourself? You all right? What's gotten into you?
I'm getting you worried, aren't I? But don't, I'm alright. I guess this creepy mansion has gotten to my nerves. Anyway, I think I'll go outside, get some fresh air for a change. Don't worry, I'm just going to get some fresh air. If I'm lucky, I'll get to waste some monsters along the way.
Okay. So, first things first, I'm going to push those. So I don't have to do it in a second. So, there is a zombie around here. How's it going, dude? We want to bring him in here so that he never gets out. Because otherwise, we're in trouble. So, and that's it. He's never getting out of this room alive. We can literally just be in and out of here forever. So, all the way back to the front. I'm feeling kind of melancholy that the fact that this is going to be the last playthrough of Remake for a while. But to have platinumed this in like 4 days, 5 days, it's pretty cool. Ugh, excuse me. Hay fever. So we went to use the bathtub. Well, not use, drain, I should say. Because, you know. I think maybe we should have got the suicide gun first. There's a clip. There's a clip. And a suicide gun. So, don't do what I did. Go to the thing first, get the suicide gun, or the whatever it's called gun, self-defense gun, that's the word, and then drain the bathtub. At least I drained the tub this time. I'm normally just about to go down the ladder and then realizing I have to drain the bathtub. I think it's because every single bathtub Jill drains is a dagger in this, so I just tend to forget. So yeah, Homeboy's stuck in the bathroom. He's never ever bothering us. Best puzzle in any video game ever, coming right up here. Followed equally by the same exact damn puzzle in Resident Evil 2. Push 3 block boxes in a row. Push a button. I was chatting to somebody on Twitter about this. Like, we're talking about the remakes in general, and it's like, which is the best, 1, 2, or 3? I'm gonna go 1, 3, 2. You know, they kept what worked with the original and added a lot of stuff to make it fresh again. And it's not ridiculous on hard mode or real survival. I wouldn't say is ridiculously hard. It's very time consuming because the boxes aren't connected. So you just need to, you know, you just need to relax and do your thing, and you'll be fine. I would say the remake of 3 is better than 2 purely because, you know, it's like the final escape, and it's played like a manic escape. Wow, he actually got me. Don't get me wrong, I think 2 is a okay remake, but it's more of a reimagining. Because they've cut so much from it. You know, you can complain that they cut a lot from Resident Evil 3 remake, but they literally just murdered the remake of 2. Number 3. And plus, like, 2 is quite easy. If you're using a knife, because the knife just cripples the bosses.
Detected. Locking all doors to achieve maximum safety. Reaching 30% of pressure threshold.
So yeah, check the whiteboard, see which number it is. Don't get caught up on the ladder.
Reaching
Back here, push this
50%
button
of
again.
pressure threshold.
Go over here, push this button, drop the lever, hatch is shut.
Activate
Drain the tub.
emergency drainage system immediately.
And then that's it. That's the sharks taken care of. See, this is one of the areas I was really, like, amazed with what they did, because they've really expanded what had been done in the original, because it builds up, like, it has its FMV sequence to show the sharks in the original, and then they're just there. You know, you just pretty much just run round the pillar, go into the room, drain the water, and the sharks are dealt with in like 2 seconds. Whereas this is a little bit more intense. And there's nothing wrong with intense. So we'll use the green herb in a minute. Don't be like me and go down there. You need to go through this door. But over here is some grenade rounds. Just checking to make sure there wasn't anything left. So I do like how people can do this area Neptune without frying him. I'm not going to try it. So yeah, you can use that to kill Neptune and still hit your knife only. Your knife only trophy, same as using the V-Jolt, and oh yeah, I need to use the green herb. It does kind of suck that you can't, like, go through enemies that are dead. There's a flippy flappy shark there. Nice to meet you. So, let's get out of here. back again. Shady's back. Tell your friends. That's our friend Alt Bun. Welcome, welcome, welcome. The final Resident Evil 1 remake stream in the Resident Evil Marathon, or Mammoth Session. It is exactly 1 month until Resident Evil Village. Or as I stubbornly call it, Resident Evil 8. So we're about halfway. Plant 42 is going to take 20 seconds. The remake of 4? Nah, I'm not. I'm still on the fence with the remake of 4. I'm still stubborn. I know people want it. I personally don't think you need it. And I'll stand on that high horse of mine and say, God damn it, Resident Evil 4 is kind of overrated. Not gonna lie. Okay, so for the way back, we want to keep the suicide gun. And that is it. Okay, so... I know what I can see why they're remaking 4, because like what I've seen of Village, which isn't a lot, I'll admit, because I'm trying to keep a wide berth like I did with Streets of Rage 4. It's going to be like Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 remake, where they just reuse a lot of the assets. Because from what I've seen of Village, there's a damn castle and there's a village. And lo and behold, in Part 4, that's what's in Part 4. But there's also a castle in Code Veronica. So... Okie dokie. So, 3. It's not that one. Okay, so 6. It's not that one. Ah, there we go. It can be it's a combination of the numbers 3, 6, and 5. So we nearly got hit by the bees because I forgot. There are bees in here. So we're just going to go around, get the pesticide. Because we only need 3 jars to do the V-Jolt. So yes, Resident Evil 8, sorry. Really looking forward to it. Hopefully it's not going to be like Cyberpunk, where it just gets absolutely shit all over because they haven't prepared it enough. Okay, so we need 1 and 6. Lurking. Everyone lurks on this channel. But it's fine. That's what we like. UMB number 3. significantly cut down from the original. So we're going to do the pesticide at the same time. I don't think we need any more handgun bullets, because we should be fine. See, this should be a trophy, like putting your eye there. Kind of like Resident Evil 4, where you take a look at the lake. That bit right there does not negate you doing a knife-only run trophy either. So, use the pesticide. So back down to the water. Wouldn't it be a real pain if this puzzle reset every time you came back down here, like... Yeah, we're just going to put the crates back here. So when we did the knife-only run, yes, on the last stream, the guy in the room that you use the fuel cell with didn't aggro, but because we're gonna be doing the modisc, because yes, we're crazy, we're gonna be doing an invisible tyrant twice. We're gonna have to kill him first, so we're gonna have to clear the room and pray that he doesn't turn into a crimson head before we get back. Fun fact, the only zombies that do not turn into crimson heads are the naked zombies. Or skinless zombies, I think they are called. Imagine having that wiggle in front of your face. Ooh. So, if I do ever get this for Xbox One, I'm going to try the achievement where I don't do the V-Jolt, but just collect the glass, the tubs, I should say. What are they called? Beakers? It's been a long time since I've done a science lesson. Oop. Oh yeah, for this area, if you're doing every nook and cranny, collect that map. And upstairs, where we've just been, next to this ladder, and this room will go green. If you've collected everything else. There are a couple of places like that, like Lisa Trevor's place, where Lisa's mother's grave is. Has a few of those, so... And there's a couple of clips here and there that are quite concealed. One of which is in the caverns, and the other is near the power fuse, where the you restore power to the elevator. As much as I like this remix version, I think the original's a little bit better. Maybe just because there's not that underlying thing. This is my second favourite song in Resident Evil 1. That song just there. My all-time favourite song in Resident Evil 1 is probably in the original, and it's the song that plays after you solve the picture puzzle. In the room with the crows. That really dark, ominous, foreboding song is truly terrifying. There's another herb here somewhere. There he is. So, just going to collect some the red herbs ready for the boss fights later. Because for the most part, you can avoid most of the bosses in this game. Just Yhorm 2 and the Tyrant. Oh, and Crimson Head, the Elder Crimson Head. Or, as he's known in the trade, Pain in the Ass. Very difficult to do knife only on the first attempt. If I had the patience and time, I would take ages to try and take a look at it. But I don't, so... Okay. When I looked at the trophies before I'd even played this game, I didn't really think I would be able to do it, like platinum it. Just because, like, some of the ideas, like knife only, sounded a bit dumb. And like, really? But it's been quite an adventure. One that I would highly recommend you do. Sorry for the bubes. And cue cutscene. Enjoy some Barry.
What the hell is this thing?
Barry!
Jill!
I thought it was finished.
Yeah.
That was close. Thanks again.
Don't mention it. But what was that? What the hell's going on in this place?
Barry's not a fan of well, something phallic, possibly. But we're done. We're just going to go listen to Wesker bitch at us real quick, and then head back to the mansion to get the battery and do everything real quick so we can head out and get back into the cave. So we're going to probably do that first.
Wesker!
Jill, so you're safe.
That's what I was going to say.
I apologize. It was all I could do to protect myself against those strange creatures.
I understand. Anyway, it's good that you're safe.
Did you notice? Barry, he sounded a little flaky.
Now that you mention it, yeah. I'll keep a close eye.
Maybe it's quite natural under these circumstances. It's not really our standard operation. Jill, our first priority is to get out of here.
I agree.
There are still rooms in that mansion we can't get into because they're locked up. I've been looking for ways to...
Okay, if there's anything, I'll go back to the other mansion.
I'm counting on you.
See, Wesker doesn't seem so bad. ready, people. So we're going to dump that a second. Get a green. Get another green. Oh, have I not got another green? Ooh. Fair enough. And we're going to keep that herb because of reasons. And I'm taking that because I want to kill the hunter. There's a hunter by the door. When we come back. So we want to kill him, and then there's a hunter by the door next to the save room. So my logic is to kill them so we don't have the same issue we have with knife only. Because with knife only, I forgot about the stairwell being open outside so you can go around. Because you cannot get past a hunter on the stairs once they're aggroed, and they can jump pretty far.
This is Brad. Come in, Stars Alpha Team. Come in.
This is Jill.
Does anybody hear me?
I hear you, Brad. Over.
Stars Alpha Team. Bravo Team. Doesn't matter. Respond. I repeat, this is Brad.
Brad? Brad!
This is Brad. If you can't answer me, somehow give me a sign.
Jill to Brad. Can you hear me? Brad! Brad! Shit. It's broken.
God, I love Jill. She's got so much fire. So even in the remake of 3, so there you are. Again, the reason we kill the dogs... Dogs are a pain. Like, a severe pain in the ass. See, there's one, and now we're poisoned. Oh, there's two. So yeah, if you're going to do this with Chris's melee weapons are probably a little bit better. Like the stun charger is cool, but he has a flashbang that he just shoves in their head and it explodes. So it just essentially kills them, which is all kinds of cool. So our door handle is going to be fixed. So if you wrecked the door handle by continuously going backwards and forwards, like the 2 or 3 times, you are going to be nice and happy. The door is fixed. If you read that note there, you'll know. So, okay, so how we're going to do this is we're going to activate the hunter and then dart to the door there, so that it essentially resets the hunter, because there's no auto aim, so we can't see, and we can't see, so you know, hunters are bad enough by themselves. The fact now you can't see them, it's like, hell no. So that's Hunter 1 done. I'm going to take out this homeboy here. So the self-defense gun is just it's a one-hit kill for the hunter, so you always want to take that with you. But it can now go up there. I'm going to drop that there for a minute. Okay. I'm just going to mess around. Here a second. So we should be okay for the time being. We'll make the red and green herb. Because there is spiders coming up. And spiders are bad news. Best puzzle in the game. And there we go. It's back. There we go. One, two, three. Push. Yahtzee. Okay, so the reason I'm equipping those is the first zombie, if we can't juke him about in the water, then we're gonna get caught. And the knife sucks, but the stun baton deals with him in one hit, so So we're going to go back up the ladder. Damn it. I don't want that. I want the shotgun shells. Thank you. That's fine, as long as he doesn't spit. Okay. So we'll take the blue. Don't know what happened there. So yeah, there is a clip along here. There. So we don't need any handgun bullets. Oh. That's fine. Because we get our dagger back, which is nice. More acid rounds. Which is going to come in super handy for the hunters. Another stun battery. So remember the murder hole? Where there's a crimson head? Yeah. Forget that. So we're just doing unlocking the door because we're going straight in there in a second. So we're going to be putting We'll put that there a second, because we're going to go and clear this room. Some more grenades. So you want Barry alive for the final Tyrant fight because he locks on to where the Tyrant is. Much as the Lisa Trevor fight. So we're just going to push that one a bit further over that side. And then get up here, get the red jewel. Get the yellow jewel. Now, because we've got the yellow jewel, it's going to trigger hunters down this hole. Just being indecisive a second. So I'm not going to go through that way to get the Modisc. We're going to go the other way around. We're going to make a save here. Do you know what? We may as well. Because it's going to take forever to go around. And if we go this way, we've got the Modisc. We can go and get the box as well. And then finish with the helmet key. When we take on Yawn. So it's just as quick. To do it this way. Because then we can head to the safe room on the other side, which is a complete safe zone. Through the outer gate, which we unlocked earlier. Because we're not going to go through that corridor. Hell no. Ugh. It's either going to be spiders or hunters. Neither of which sounds very nice. So this room has a zombie. And that's fine, because we're just going to ignore him and take the box. son of a bitch. That's because it picked up the box. Sorry, the herb first. But we've got a herb there, so we may as well just use it. This puzzle's quite fun. There we go. It changed into a key. Where the hell am I? Okay. I couldn't remember if I'd already gone out or not. Okay, so we're going to go outside. We could go and get that dagger from that room there, but there's a zombie, so it's just a waste of time. It's like the ultimate troll, just like in the original Resident Evil. There's a clip there, but there's a zombie on the ground. So it gives you an item, but you essentially waste it. So just forget the room exists. Unless you're doing the nook and cranny trophy, you honestly never need to go in there. And if you do, it would just go in with a shotgun and take his head off and burn him. So there's a switch. There's the emblem. I refuse to call it the stone or metal object. And we're done. So now we literally just need to get the second book from Yawn. And then and the caverns, and we're done. So we're going to go and do Yawn first. Because then once we've done the caverns, we can just literally head. Okay, so we want this and what else do I need? The crank. Because we've got enough shotgun shells. And we've taken care of the dogs, so yeah, this way is clear. The doorknob has been repaired. the reason I'm doing yawn first is I want to know how many acid rounds I have left for the cavern. It's purely because of the hunters. If I get put into a situation, I want to be able to one-hit them. Don't open the front door, because unlike the original, a dog will actually come into the room. The original just has the dog peeking its head in. That door is a hunter. So some herbs there if we need them. Straight up. Boom, boom, boom. Good song. Paula Abdul, I believe that was. Back in the day. I can't remember where we saved, but we should be okay. We won't save until we get down to the caverns anyway. So that should have been 3. He's always going to turn up over there. The grenade launcher does not fire very far, which is very scary. Okay, so dun 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 dun. So we're done, the road is clear. And we're going to collect both of these, because we won't be coming back this way again. Because we're heading down to the canyon. Cavernion. What am I talking about? So that's Mansion 2 done. Mansion 3 is just literally now just coming in and getting the hell out of here. Because what we'll do is when we go to Lisa, we come back through Lisa Trevor's, we will get the Modisc, both the emblem ready. Actually, no, we don't need the Modisc because the boxes are connected, so it's fine. But yeah, the stone and metal objects and the two coins, the Wolf and Eagle medal to unlock the pool, as well as the Magnum. Actually, we don't need to get the Magnum because there's an item box before Lisa Trevor, so... So it is kind of cool how you can do this any which way. You can do this bit first, as long as you go and get the battery. Then you can take care of Yawn. I tend to do the caverns last. It's just out of... no, formality. There we go. Because it's more like the original. When we come back to this at some point, we will probably do it another way, make it a little bit different. So that herb that's there as well, we'll collect that and mix with this one. This bit's a pain when you can see the dogs, so that's why we murdered them. Because snakes and dogs are the two most frustrating enemies here. The snakes, because they can hit you really, really quick. And poison you at times. Dogs, however, have no hit stun, so it's like you have to hit them real hard with the shotgun. Someone asked why I mentioned first time plays and Path to Platinum quote unquote crossing over. It's because it basically did. Like, majority of the trophies in this game, like Alien Isolation, you can do in like 2 runs. And say if you've done this on GameCube and you were a pro, you could come in, do the speed run on normal to get it under 3 hours and unlock most of your stuff there with either character. That's fine, because we're going to get the crank. And then just run for it again, you get the other. As long as you do the clutch point, like... I went into that room with the emblem way too early with Chris, so I ended up having to redo everything. As long as that room's safe to last, just before you go to the stairwell, then you're not going to yeet your...
Is that you, Jill?
Is that voice Enrico's?
Yeah?
You're alive!
Stop! Are you with anybody, Jill?
No, but why?
The stars are finished. Someone is a traitor. Umbrella set us up.
Enrico! Traitor? Who?
Rest in peace, Enrico. I completely forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, your trophies and so forth. So yeah, as long as you say like you do the caverns, you do yawn and etc. Do that room where the metal object is and the shotgun shells and your melee item last. Because if you do that with Chris early, it triggers the section where you have to rescue Rebecca. And if you haven't done all of this, and it's a quick way to get your trophy. Hang on, I need that one. It's the other one I don't need. So that can go down here. I'll put that here, and that there. Actually, no, I won't. Welcome to inventory management, everybody. And we want the knife. And the magnum. Magnum there. Why are we taking the knife? So we can get out of the room where Black Tiger is. You'll notice that one at the bottom, Jill 7, resident storeroom. That is the save I made as a clutch point for the knife only run. Just in case the pesticide didn't work. So that's either because you're super unfit or just like it really hurt. So here we go. This is probably going to be the hardest bit. So we leave the room and come back because A, it clears it, but it clears the room of Black Tiger's insidious corpse. But it also despawns the other spiders that are in the room. There's one, maybe two. And it also despawns the little tiny spiders that the body spews out. Plus there is a chance that it will explode acid over you. Like a kamikaze end. It's nice they added that extra angle there for you to see this is where you need to stop turning the room. Because they don't do that in the original. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three. One, two. There we go. A speedrunner I am not. So we're just going to push this in. Going to move it across like a little bit as well, so it goes into the alcove. And then we're done. Oh, hello. What happened there? There we go. How interesting. I think I'm confident enough now to do this without saving. As long as it's like a normal run. When you've got like a task, like an invisible enemy or something, you don't want to be messing around. So we're going to put the magnum away. Drop the knife as well, because we don't need that. And the crank. To be fair, we've got shotgun shells for days now, so... Just keep running, he won't catch you. Oh my god. Ding. Four, 2, 3, 1 is the puzzle. Cutscene.
Jill!
Barry? Thank God you're safe.
You too, Jill. A noise I heard brought me down here, but I didn't expect to find a place like this. Have any idea as to what might be at the bottom?
There's only one way to find out.
Is that right?
What the hell is that sound? It could be a person. Jill, go check it out. We had enough surprises for one day. I'll stay here and secure our escape route in case something happens.
Okay.
Okay, so we want to do this so she spawns that side and go around. And then you want to do the same again when we come back. Oh. It seems very finicky where you want to put the box. Like, sometimes it wants it to be there, sometimes it wants it to be on the edge, sometimes... whatever. It's pretty stupid. This is the first time I've actually had to reset the room, so... See? Weird. Okay. So in every nook and cranny mode, you want to climb on here, go up here, and voila. You have some items. So we'll take the stun battery and the magnum rounds if it picks that up. Hallelujah. Because we're going to need those for Tyrant later. Because we're not going to yeet Barry. We're saving Barry and Chris. So spawn her there. Run around here. Leave the room. Barry's gonna run away. Just push the box over, like always, to get the flamethrower. I believe this is the only time Jill ever messes with a flamethrower in any of the games. Ironically, she doesn't use it, but I think it's the only time she actually handles the flamethrower. I could be mistaken. I probably am. So, just like what we did a second ago, we want to spawn her here, hit the lever, run around, she should. There, so you can just go ka-ting and get out. Also doing this deathless, we're coming up to a choke point here with the Lisa Trevor fight, because she can knock you off of the pillar that you're on pretty quick if you're not careful. So in a no save run, that's the only thing that's a pain. You have to be super careful. Okay, so we're going to go up here. What do we need? We need the metal object and the 2 books. Because the reason for the ink ribbon is we're going to save at the stairwell. And you have to go down the stairs to the box and then back up, so it's just to save like a couple of seconds. This isn't a speed run. This is not a pro run. This is just invisible enemy mode, but I'm trying to save some time. So there's a zombie here. You want to go around this bit. He's always there on every difficulty, so just know your bearings. We're coming up to some zombies here. Run along that side, you should be fine. If you run on the inside, he will probably gank you because he's closer to the fence than the tombstones. And the other guy does move pretty slow, so you're pretty good. So yeah, that's probably like the longest part after the mansion itself. The cavern is just, there's a lot more back and forth in the cavern than there is the guardhouse. So we're going to take this. Coincidentally, once you take, I don't know if you can put that emblem back, but once you put them in the door, I don't think you can take both back. I know you can take one. Because I did it ages and ages and ages ago when I first played this. Thinking that, oh, we just need those two to go into this new part. Clearly not. So the lab isn't going to take particularly long. There is a bit of tedious backwards and forwards up first. It's purely just to make it all safe for you to handle the explosive. I don't really want to open it, but I have no choice. Okay, so the reason we're taking grenade rounds is to literally just blow the zombies away. Because we've got daggers and everything. It's a case of use the dagger and take the head of the guy off.
Jill, you're alive. I was worried, because I thought you were...
Start talking.
Calm down. I didn't want to do it. Believe me, I can explain.
Don't lie to me!
time to talk. Jill, hand me my gun! Thanks, Jill.
Well, shoot. Okay. That's Lisa Trevor done. Rest in peace, Lisa Trevor. Sad story. Bless her. A great addition as well to the series. It's a shame they don't incorporate more. I'd love to see the return of Lisa Trevor somehow. Like, after what happened in the mountain, she clawed her way back. Ba-dunk. So yeah, that's just a cutscene of water. We're not gonna show that. So the next save point will be after we clear the chimeras. And the fuel cell. Okay, so we're going to put the shotgun shells away, but we're going to be taking the canteen and the fuel. The reason for that is there are a couple of zombies here, and they could respawn as Crimson Heads, especially if they're not decapped. And it would be my luck that I need the actual dude. And there it is. Yeah, there it is. We actually need it, and we don't have it, so there's one along here. That we need to take out as well. The other one that's around the corner won't catch us, so okay. So the password is John. Sorry, the login is John. The password is Ada, and the second password is Cell. C-E-double-L. So we're going to kill this guy. And use the first Modisc. We'll pick those up on the way back. Controls being stupid. Okay. That shadow always gets me. Because I always think there's a zombie. And there never is. Uh, 8462. And we're going to use this to collect the Modisc. I don't know what verbiage I just used, but we don't need those shotgun shells because we've got tons, and we've got plenty of first aid sprays. So Tyrant isn't going to take long. In the first visit, it's this. Excuse me, it's the second visit that's a little bit more worrying. So, straight in here. Straight up here. Down here real quick. First Modisc, or second Modisc. Once we've done the 3 Modiscs, before we go in to do the fuel, we're going to go see if there is an additional cutscene, like in the original. We will take those shotgun shells, because we're just going to blow some chimeras away now. Reset the room. Because all we're going to do here is use the Mo-Disc. Got him that time. So this will be our save point. Not whilst we're carrying, but then on the way to, and then we will save on the way to Tyrant and after Tyrant. And by after, I mean the proper after. That's one thing that's super excellent about this game is you can chuck all of your incendiary rounds and so forth in there, so that there. To be no. Bum 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 bum. So let's go and see an extra cutscene, hopefully. Because we're going this way anyway, so.
Jill?
Chris! You're alive!
Of course I'm alive. Jill, there's something big going down, and I don't think we're part of the equation.
I have to get you out of here. Ugh, it won't open. Wait, I'll be back to get you out.
Okay. No sightseeing, though.
I wonder if he says anything else. That's actually super cute. And also kind of douchey by Chris. So this is the fun part where you cannot run. Way to kill speedrunning. If the enemies grab you, it can cause you to explode, like fighting them off, so... It's best to just clear your path. Okay, so back to running. Straight here. A nice circle and we're done. So this is probably going to be just over 3 hours. There's usually another one that comes out of there. A hidden one. We'll save after Tyrant. Cue cutscene.
Jill!
Barry,
You could have at least waited up for me, you know?
let's go.
Sorry, I was just reading an email I had to deal with.
Wesker!
Thank you, Barry.
Well, what do you know?
Oh, don't blame Barry for everything. I hear that his better half and 2 lovely daughters will be in danger if he doesn't do everything I tell him to.
Wesker, you're pathetic.
Well, you shouldn't worry too much, dear. You'll be free of all this anyway.
Why eliminate stars?
Believe it or not, that's Umbrella's intention.
You're just a slave of Umbrella.
Smart girl. But I think you misunderstand me. The things you mention are nothing. I'll burn all of them along with this entire laboratory. Barry, go up on the ground and wait there.
Barry.
You gotta love Barry. He must really be afraid of Umbrella.
You and Umbrella took his family, you bastard.
Umbrella? Well, I used some carrots and sticks to cow him, but it had nothing to do with Umbrella. I just used Barry for my personal interests. Though both you and Barry seem to think I was following Umbrella's orders.
What? What are you planning?
I guess it's time for show and tell. It's magnificent.
For the sake of this thing.
You know, I hate goodbyes.
Barry!
Forgive me.
No, you're not to blame. It's Umbrella and Wesker.
Even if it meant my family, I couldn't bear turning my back on my friends again. Shit! Damn it!
Jill and Barry, together. In hell.
You want a piece of me?
What? Premature.
No, Barry! You viral cultured freak!
That was interesting.
Barry! Barry! You're okay.
Jill, sorry. That was careless of me. Wesker.
He's gone.
First, let's just get out of here.
So we get out of here now. go and save Chris, and then make our last save at the ladder.
All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing.
Wesker must have set it off. Let's hurry.
So we're gonna go get Chris. The way should be clear. Everyone's dead and burned.
Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks.
So I believe that's every alternate cutscene. You've seen the original opening where you see Kenneth getting eaten instead of the other way, the alternate way I've done the majority of the plays.
Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks.
Jill,
Sorry about the wait.
so everything's taken care of?
Well, almost. Now let's get the hell out of here.
And that's a different cutscene as well.
Self-destruct system has been activated.
Those alt controls.
Deactivating and releasing all locks. Self-destruct system has been activated.
Come on, let's go.
Must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks. Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks. Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must
So we should be okay.
deactivate.
Drop a save here and onto Tyrant. We'll take an extra couple of first aid sprays, but we'll just take the Magnum with the rounds, the shotgun.
All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks. Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks. Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks.
So as long as we don't shoot the Tyrant first, he'll just home in on Barry.
All personnel
Once he's got Barry, we just load up on
Come on, come on, hurry!
we just load up on hitting Tyrant.
self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating.
This is Brad. I'm running out of fuel. If there's anyone alive, contact me now or just give me a sign. I repeat, this is your last chance.
Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately.
Darn alt controls.
And releasing all locks.
I love them, they're great, but they can be a pain. Pick up the fuse.
Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and and releasing all logs. Three minutes to detonation.
Damn it! We're almost there! Jill, you just hit in contact with Brad.
No!
We can make it. Jill, ladies first.
Chris!
Would you let me have my moments too?
All right. We'll rendezvous at the heliport.
Three minutes and counting. So, we'll equip the Magnum first. Same sound as the classic Resident Evil 1.
Jill!
You made it!
Jill, use it! Kill it, whatever it is!
Holy crap. Well, that's shocking. Oh, this is bad. Oh. There it is. Woo-ha! That is invisible enemy mode done. That was a very interesting tyrant fight. So yeah, that's the invisible enemy mode. That should be the game platinumed now. The trophy should pop soon. It should be Invisible Enemy 1, Passion for Fashion, which is unlock all costumes, and also whatever the name of the platinum is. But there's also a little bonus after finishing Invisible Enemy mode from the producers, apparently. So we'll let the credits play out. Oh, sorry, view new post from my community of Mega Man X. I have a new follower. Thank you for the follow. Irvinco21. We have managed to get hold of Resident Evil Code Veronica very cheap on PS4, so that was coming anyway towards the end of the month, maybe sooner, I don't know. Resident Evil 0 is next on the cards. That is going to be completely blind. I've never ever played it. Never, you know, I've watched it like a playthrough or 2 years ago, but I'll be looking at my guide that I have from Brady Games for that one. But this has been an absolute pleasure to play through. Really didn't expect to do the platinum this quick, or at least try to do the platinum this quick. We're not jumping aboard ahead yet, but this has been really, really fun. This is definitely like a 9 out of 10 for me. If it wasn't for the alt controls, it'd be a 10.
Jill, you did a fine job.
325. That's not bad. Ghost of a Chance. Trophy earned. Nope, that's... We still have trophies to do then. Ammo used. 49. Dress up. Trophy earned. Passion for fashion. Trophy earned. Platinum. Splatinum. So, here is a congratulations, which is kind of awesome. So, press button. Okay, thank you for playing. Message from the director. So let's have a read. Thank you for taking the time to play all the way through Biohazard, quote-unquote, Resident Evil. If you are reading this letter, I salute you. You are truly a remarkable player. I imagine you must have had some pretty memorable experiences along the way. You can say that. The pain of seeing the game over screen time after time, the sweet taste of victory after you've finally beaten the game, the feelings of camaraderie you've shared with your character, the excitement and the overwhelming sense of dread. We believe that games are more than just the product of a team of developers. It takes the support and dedicated players like you to make a game worthwhile. For this reason, we are truly delighted when someone enjoys one of our games as thoroughly as you have. Therefore, on behalf of the entire staff, please allow me to express our gratitude and congratulate you on a job well done. Thank you very much for playing. Shinji Mikami, Development Team Representative. Thank you, Shinji Mikami, and for the wonderful letter there, and thank you so much for Resident Evil, or Biohazard, you know, because without that, you and all these other guys who make these games, we wouldn't have this wonderful fandom. So this is actually really cool. I'd like to see that one there with the... sorry, I'm pointing out, you can't see, but the one that's center with the star, like the baseball jacket. That top left one looks like it's a hazmat suit. The bottom left, in the wife beater, that probably would suit Chris in this, because he is a bit of a douche. In fact, both of the male are. Chris and Barry. Barry's very sly, but Chris seems a little bit more douchey. Wesker, in that one there on the left, he looks like a proper dom. A sub-dom. The bottom right, shirtless, that would fit his Resident Evil 5 style, I guess. That would be pretty badass if he had the tattoo, you know, as well as the... it's Ouroboros, isn't it? And top right, it doesn't really suit, but it's kind of fly. Oh my god. That just looks... That just looks silly. Who put Johnny Cage in this game? So that's the Sarah Connor style suit on the left. We have done a playthrough with that suit on. There is the... I don't know what kind of suit you would call that. But they kind of used that in Resident Evil 5 anyway. The mask is slightly different. But the bodysuit pretty much is what Jill's attire is in 5. Hello. Secretary Jill reporting for duty. No doubt that on the PC people have modded these suits, so that'll be fun to take a look at some point. Yeehaw, I guess. There's Rebecca. Like, the one on the right is the old... I think that's the suit she wears in the alternate game on Director's Cut. The one on the left there is her Code Veronica. If you choose the Code Veronica Chris suit in this, that's what Rebecca wears. The one on the very, very left. Like a cowgirl suit. Yeah, this is it. I'm not sure about the one on the right there. In fact, that one there on the left might be the one that's in the alternative Resident Evil Director's Cut. That's actually really cool. That is super, super cool. That was brilliant. I wish they would have done that in the other Resident Evil games as well. I really do. I think that would have been super cool. A nice way of the developers, you know, thanking you for playing the game and everything. But that has been Resident Evil, the remake from start to finish over the Easter. Our Resident Evil marathon will continue until next month. When Resident Evil 8's out. So we've got Resident Evil 0 to go through and Code Veronica. There's also Resident Evil Gaiden on the Game Boy that I'm going to be looking at soon as well. We will be playing through 7 again before 8 is released, just so we're all caught up on the story. And we may be messing around with 6 for a little bit, just to unwind from this before we head into something else. But 6 is criminally underrated, but this is definitely a 9 out of 10. It's just the finicky alt controls that push it from that 10 for me. This is the perfect game to trophy hunt as well, because you can do majority of the trophies on your first goes, so no tedious grinding. But hey, if you're watching this on our archive channel on YouTube, head over to twitch.tv/SolarStrangePlays, where this is done all live, and you know, you can see the dumbness as it happens, as it were. And if you're enjoying this live here on Twitch, head over to youtube.com/RetroBiggie. That's where everything's archived, and I'm in the process of archiving everything that we've done, and I'll be premiering it and doing some editing for the streams that are weird. And the ones I mean by that is we've started a stream and then suddenly it's stopped and we've had to restart it from where the game has been paused, so, or last save point. So we just edit those together with a little note in between. Until Dawn's got one of those. Doom Eternal's got one of those. That's why the Doom streams haven't been archived yet. And this has one as well. I think it's because I did two runs together back to back, and I want to split them. So, but also there's the beginning 30 minutes of a stream that got stopped because the game crashed. So there's that. But yeah, you can check us out on Instagram. It's at Soulless Ginge Plays. On Twitter at Soulless Ginge #1. It's just literally Soulless Ginge with a capital S and 1. The number 1, not hashtag or anything, just Soulless Ginge 1. Because somebody had already had Soulless Ginge Plays, sadly. And that tells you what we're doing, what we're going to be up when we're going live, when we're going to be, what we're designing in terms of logos and stuff, or whatever. But that's all there, and this has been phenomenally fun to play through. Thank you so much to everyone who's joined in. Thanks so much for everyone who's jumped in and followed. It's been super awesome, and appreciate every single one of you. If you like what you see here, have a heart and click ours on Twitch. If you're watching this on YouTube, hit that like button, hit that subscribe, hit that bell. That'll tell you when it's we're doing premieres, or we're just gonna unleash something for you. So Resident Evil's not going away. We're going to be back with some more good stuff. We've got a couple of watch-alongs as well of Resident Evil 2 and 1 that I'll be working on soon. So that will tide us over till the end. But 2 more games to look at on the PS4, 1 on the Game Boy, and a brand new one coming soon. Cannot wait. But I've been Soulless Ginge, and as always, you guys have been super awesome and super cool. So thank you so much. I hope you're all having a good time. I hope you're all having a good day. Stay safe. Look after yourselves. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever it is in your part of the world. Look after yourselves, and I will see you all soon. Take care. Bye for now.